when I stop doing something regularly, like every day or a week or something like that, I forget how to do it. Megan's still there. Yeah. Well, I was explaining when I stop doing things. We do things remote. I mean, on robotic timing in our head. And, and if I don't do it every day, I forget it because I'm learning some other. I guess that's part of aging, and that's going to be how I'm going to forget stuff. Not only the keys, but I'm going to be forgetting a lot of other stuff, like how do you sign in to Mighty Network? And actually, we keep changing it too, and the same on YouTube and everything. So I'm getting all screwed up. But I'm really excited about what we're doing now because we're doing something completely different. And what I'm trying to do is, really, it's not so much just, hey, here is, all this money and what we were doing before, because that's what marketing is about in Google and all this marketing stuff on the internet, is getting your attention and saying the most outrageous things to get your attention. $50,000 for you to get a new car or something like that. I mean, that's possible, but and certainly it's clickbait is what it is. And the problem is that there is real help out there. It's not easy, and what I feel now, and because the internet is getting sophisticated and everybody sees all the bullshit, you can't even realize that the people or videos are live. I mean, I was doing AI videos. I mean, they were great. Particularly, I had the flu for about 4 weeks. So it was take care of my energy level there, which was nice. But we got to get back to real stuff. And I know we give real stuff because I've been doing it for 50 years. Every program we talked about is real program. And you're eligible for it if you qualify. And the trick is, see, I'm going to concentrate now is zeroing in on showing people not how to find applications, how to find people. Because people are what make it happen. They know where all the applications are. So like me, okay, so I'll know and I'll give you a shortcut to this. But where you live is the same thing. So you want to find people where you live that know all the programs for what you need help for, and they're free, and they're available to talk to you. You can't make one phone call and make that happen, and that's why AI has changed the whole game on this, because nobody knew where these programs were, and they're very complicated, and there's thousands of them in every city, and now AI eliminated that. So that's why now, even if you don't have to be a member, and you could use our AI websites. Now that's Lesko Loves AI, and then .com, and then / like if you want to start a business. So it's LescoLovesAI.com, and then business. Now on our Mighty Network, we have Let's Go Help too. I mean, we have all these things, but you don't have to be a member. So you don't have to give us $20 like our members do. So you won't get personal help, but you'll get access to all the personal help that's available. And I think what we give more is access to 15,000 members that are also trying to find the help out there. So let me write this in the chat and let's go live. If someone on YouTube could write this, that would be great. But let's go, LESCO.AI.com/business. Okay. Now, why doesn't it go? There's something wrong. Why doesn't my chat work? Oh, maybe I put it in the wrong place. Okay. Benny, I'm an old guy. Be careful. Let's go loves AI.com. Okay. As / business. Okay, well, Sabrina covered my butt here, okay. Um, but this is what you have to do. This is what we have to train people to do now, because you don't want to find an application. You want to find support. We all need support. And an application only know when you're smart enough to know what application is for you and how to fill it out and everything. But first of all, you have to get the free support that's available that will get you there. You can't go right to the application. These are too complicated to know, and that's all right. But now what you have to do is find the support that will help you find the right applications for you. Okay, see, before AI, it was so complicated where all these are, and we were helping people find where they are. Now AI, see that link I gave you for letsgolovesai.com/business, that will give you a list in your city of all the programs that are available to start a business or expand a business or work on an invention. And so now what you have to do is train yourself how to use these applications and train yourself to get the perseverance to get through the people that won't help you so you could find the people that will help you. Because otherwise you're getting sucked in our capitalist society or our Googleize everything, and everybody will tell you it's real easy. And because it's not, you're gonna stop. So you have to forget. That's why I feel if we're saying, oh, here, get $50,000 here to do this or whatever, I think that's stopping people from following through on getting the help that's really there. Okay, it is really there. But because it's all different, it's all complicated, you have to work locally to find out where it is for you. I mean, this is like panning for gold. You don't go just buy a pair of jeans and go to San Francisco and go and pan for a goal and get $1 million by the end of the day. No, it takes work, but that's okay. Work is good. It's not bad. We're lazy, so we think it's bad. But if you want to change your life, you have to look at this as good, because it is good, because that's how you're going to change your life, is only doing the work that is necessary. And it's not going to cost you any money. See, none of this, and even us, we only charge $20. I can't believe we're only charging that. So you don't need that. You need just that list that we give out for free, that you could start applying to in the morning. That's right, in the morning. Okay, so if you want to start a business, okay, I showed you the address. Now on, I guess I can, if somebody could write that on YouTube. Let me see if anybody's there. I could maybe write that on YouTube. I was trying to do Zoom on YouTube and I got it and I get it all screwed up. I'm such a waste. Oh, okay, I see me now. I could see me now. But I was trying to do my Zoom call on there. Okay, those people watching me on YouTube. Okay, here it is. Okay, so let's go lovesai.com/business. Now, I'm just looking at, right now, I'm looking at on the questions channel, on Let's Go Help, the questions channel. Okay, the question right there, 1 hour ago. Hello, everybody. Orlando, Lockheed, Orlando, so small I can't read it. Okay, she's due to procrastination. I'm asking my first question. I'm interested in funding a second home repairs. Any suggestion? Yes. Okay, now I don't know if it's going to let me. I would think it lets me do this. Yeah. Okay. So it's okay. You want to go here. You want to go to Let's Go Loves AI. .com/home repair, and I'm not sure if it's plural or singular. That's my problem. let's go love AI.com / home repair. Home repair. Jesus Christ, I can't type for shit. Let's go love AI.com / HOMEREPAIR. Maybe home repairs? Yes, okay, so it's home repairs. Let's go loves AI.com / home repairs. REPARS. Now, that's all you need to get started. Now, you need the comfort of people around who help keep you on track, and that's what Let's Go Help does. But notify all members of your post. Yes. Okay. So Yolando, you see that? Did that post go up? Yes. Okay. So Yolando, see, that's what you need. Now, what you have to do is download that report, because you put in your city and your state. See, what you want to do is look for people. You don't want to look for money. You want to look for people to help you. It's too complicated out there for you or me or anybody else to know exactly what is for you. It's not that at all. You have a problem to solve. You need help doing it. You're not going to do it by finding some magic potion. That's what Google is all about, guaranteeing you a magic potion. And I got trapped up in it because that creates sales, and we all run on money. And because that's not working well for us anymore, I got to do something else. And this is more satisfying than I've done the last 50 years, because I used to send books out when people got excited about it, and then the books went out and people did nothing. They look at the books and they, oh shit, what do I do? Okay, so it's no more of that anymore, and that's why the world is changing. It's so changing, and it's changing for the good. AI is for the good. Sure, there's going to be bad parts, and it's sort of like cars. All technologies, there's bad shit and everything. And if we're smart enough to be careful, we will. But the good part you have to use. We don't want you PCs ruin all the jobs. Well, apparently it didn't. All that, ignore that. You got to solve your problem. And you live in a country, that we have 40% of our country helps you solve any financial problem. You hear that? 40% of everything in our country is there for you, so you to solve your financial problems. 40% of everything in our country. That's incredible. Why aren't I in live on join as speaker? Yeah, why wasn't I still as a speaker? Why did I get lost? I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'm there now. Okay, I don't know. Or where am I? I guess, I joined myself. No, that was stupid, wasn't it? I see. See what I mean? See what happens at 82? And that's a pity, but okay, I think we're now. I don't know if I can answer questions now anymore. I know, I was on another tab or something. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Let's see, do I have any questions here? Stephen, I'm dealing with various expenses that have piled up, including medical expenses and vehicle expenses. Is there anything available to help with that? Yes, there are, Stephen. Okay, and here, I mean, they're in Let's Go Help, but it's, let me give them to you outside. So, okay, you have medical debt. Let's see, what is probably the medical debt is probably the biggest thing over your head. Look at this, okay? You want to go to this website, letsgolovesai.com/health. Okay, now there's two parts of this on letsgolovesai.com/health. One part, I think I'm going to get rid of this other. Matthew, Let's Go is live. No, I don't even have it. out settings. Oh, I'm such an old fart. Okay, we'll forget about that. Oh, I bet I could get a better host. Okay, maybe the next time will be better. Okay, let's go. Health. Download that report right now. In the beginning, I have 12 organizations that will help you get rid of your medical debt. And you have to start calling them. Call one or two to get see which ones are right for you. Okay, I see Benny put some stuff up here too. I think that's, yeah, great. Benny put up all the the starting places, okay? But for healthcare, I got a good list at that letsgolovesai.com/health. And you'll see there's nonprofit organizations. Call those organizations. Tell them about your medical debt. Ask them if they could help you. If they can't, then ask them who else can maybe help you. And if they can't, then go down to the next person on the list. That's the only way you're going to solve something. Yes, it's going to take some time, but think of all the time that you have spent in Google going around looking for help with debt and getting nothing. See, that's the problem. Forget about the time you're going to take, because every website we give you is a possibility that they're in business to solve your financial problem and never charge you money. You realize that? All these people, every website, are in business to solve your financial problem and never charge you money. So they're who you want to talk to. If you're looking in Google, everybody in Google wants to get your money. That's what they're about. That's why they're all about solving their problem, not your problem. And that's what you have to do, is find people in our society, in your community, that get paid to help you solve your problem, because it's too complicated for any of us to know the options for us to solve a problem. The world is so big and complicated, and options, it's incredible. That's why now we're going through a tight time in business, and I'm trying to find out where else, and everything that I know is not working. So that means I have to stretch my mind outside of what I know. The stuff I'm working isn't working. Otherwise, you beat your head against the wall, and thinking if you hit your head against the wall harder, it's going to solve your problem. No, it's just going to hurt harder. You have to get, and that calls getting input. And you can't get input from people who want to get money from you, because you don't have any. If you have money, fine. You go out and spend your money and get people to help you find other ways to solve your problem, okay? And that's what it is, because you're stuck with a problem that you got into, and just by following your nose, and now you're screwed and you have to get out of it. If you have money, you could go to Google and try to find other ways to get out of the problem because you have money. You don't have money, then you have to use what I call the alternative economy. 40% of everything in the United States is the alternative economy of people that get paid to help you with your problem. I could get good free advice, but not monetary investments. Well, yes, if you don't have money to invest, so you don't look for investments. You look for another way to get money. I mean, you're asking the wrong question. You know, you want to know how to make $1 million? No, you don't. If you don't have any money, no. You know, you want to know how to make $100 and build it from that. If you're looking for $1 million, then you're just going to get trapped by people that'll make you borrow money. So you want to solve your problems without a loan or credit or debt, unless you have money. See, that's what we do. We show you programs, we show you offices, and we show you people that will help you solve your problems. That does not require a loan, does not require credit, and does not require debt, okay? So they're the big things. I mean, don't just think, if you go to Google, it's those three things. If they want to come, well, they're going to lend you money, right? They're going to give you need high credit because they can't trust you, or you're going to go in debt. Say, is there a grant to help me pay for my father's physical therapy? Yes. Okay, go here. If anything with healthcare, okay, go to this AI. It's lesgolovesai.com/health. lesgolovesai.com/health. I'll put that here in the. If somebody could put that in the YouTube, would be great. I'm sorry, I'm all screwed up. Oh, here, okay. Let's go. I'm on YouTube now. Let's go. lovesai.com. Okay, health. Okay. You go to that website and you put in your city and your state. Now you start calling. You're going to have to call. You're going to have to make 5, 10, 15 calls maybe to find a source of money and to solve that problem. It's there, but it's not there if you do nothing. They're not going to come to you. These are people who give money. They give help. And it's they're there to solve your problem. The people who want money from you are there to solve their problem. So they're going to make money from you so they could live and do it, buy stuff for themselves. Is there a grant to pay physical therapy? Yeah, Medicaid stopped paying for his physical therapy. Okay, is he on Medicare, a Medicaid? Okay, there's another organization. Yeah, in you'll see it in there. But another place to touch base for that is. See, now these are a nonprofit organization that helps you find that money. So that's it. So you call this one SHIPHELP, SHIPHELP.org, okay? And they'll help you find that. But more options are in that website that I gave you. And you'll find 100 sources. And you have to do the work calling and getting turned down. But when you get turned down, you ask them where else to go. What grants are easy for older female to start a business? Okay, if you want to start a business, you go here. Every city and state has different opportunities. You have to find the opportunities that you are. But every city and state has money for women, for anybody to start a business. But you don't want to ask for money. You want to go to this website. Let's go. lovesai.com/business. Okay. Now there you'll get 100 organizations that will help you start or expand any kind of. None of them are going to ever charge you money. So please stop looking in Google for help. You're only going to get people who want to get money from you. And you're not there for that. Unless you have money. You have money, God bless you. You go spend your heart out. But you're solving their problem. The people I send you are people who are there to solve your problem. We live in a loving community. We love each other. We try. And that's like Let's Go Help. We're just trying to love each other. So we each grow and help each other, because that's the way you grow. You help each other. And to grow that way. So we have every community, now just think, okay, the whole economy, okay, so it's like $20 trillion now. So 40% of that is loving other people in the society. It's giving them money and help to solve problems. 40% of this big economy is going in a loving format. May not sound like that when you call up, but in theory it is, because it's giving for somebody else and not asking them to pay, right? So that's why Google is for hookers, right? They want to be paid, okay? The alternative society is for people who want to show you love. What about California? Yes, it's every city, every state, everything. This is 8 to 10 trillion dollars that's given away every year. And whether Trump or whoever the hell is in Washington, it doesn't matter. It'll be, the edges will be a little different and things like that, but it won't matter, okay? And that's what it is. Let's see who else is member. Stephen, okay. Okay, now what I piled up, including medical. Okay, medical expense. Now for cars, vehicle expenses. Okay, medical and vehicle. Okay, you want to go to this website. Let's go. Now, medical expenses is actually going to be easier to take advantage, to solve the problem. But car expenses, there are a bunch. We have 100 or so. You could call them and find out how to get free car repairs. Let's go lovesai.com/cars. Okay. Now, another thing, besides going to that list of cars, what you can do is go to this list. See, this is a list for anybody who needs money, almost for any kind of problem, okay? And you go to let'sgolovesai.com/pay your bills. Okay, let'sgolovesai.com, pay your bills, okay? URL doesn't work. Which one doesn't work? Let me try. What URL are you looking for? I don't see what URL I gave you. What URL is that? Health? Maybe it's a health one. Okay, here it is, right off the URL. It's okay, here. Oh. I'm sorry, Jamshed. What URL? What URL is not working? Which one? Jamshed. I'm sorry, I can't tackle your first name. NIH, I got that part. Mathua? Maybe I got close to that. Huh? I tried last night. Tried what? What did you try? Let's Go AI. No, that's not us. There's no such thing as Let's Go Help AI. Okay, what do you need help with? Jamshed, what do you need help with? What kind of problem are you trying to work with? What's the problem? EIDL loan, I'm having issues with it. Okay, you cannot pay your own. Okay, so that's the SBA. You want to do two things. You call the SBA and ask them what your options are. Okay? You have to call them. Now, if you put EIDL, I'm sure you could find it. Paying the charging line. Okay, well, you have to start working on it. You just can't try to find money to do it. You have to, first of all, learn your options. And the first way you learn, they're all flexible. These loans, everything's flexible in the government. It's not like getting money from Chase. They're just going to send out people from Detroit to break your kneecaps if you don't pay. No, this is the government. You have options. You want to find the options. You have trouble paying this. It's too much. Okay? You have to start using the system. And so you call SBA. Maybe SBA phone for EIDL trouble. No. Event. Let me see. 5638. 5638. Yeah. Okay. Here it is, okay. Okay, there's an 800 number here. Okay, so you start by calling this number. Okay, and let me give you the number too, because that sort of looks like, I don't know if you could find it easily enough there, but okay, this is the service center. You're gonna have to wait in line, whatever it is. Okay, so call that, see what they have. What I'm paying, they're charging. I know, you have to change that. And you're not gonna change it without talking to people. So you have to first talk to the people who have the money. If they don't give you a good option, then you have to call your elected official. Okay. Okay, you want to call, here they are, the phone number. Call your two senators and congressmen. And you can do that by, there's the phone number. You have to call and make an appointment with somebody in their office to let them know your problem is. Just yelling or searching more on the internet for something is not going to solve your problem. You have to talk to people who are there to help you solve problems like that, to know the options. What you paid, it goes to interest. Okay, yeah, you have a problem. This is, you knew that a long time ago. You have to find out options, okay? And keep finding options just by talking to people who have, who solve problems like that. And they're out there. They're going to take some work. But you've had that for a long time, probably years, and it still hasn't gone anywhere. That's why you have to not keep banging your head against the wall and expecting a different outcome, because it won't happen. You'll just hurt harder. Is there a government assistance to get a lawyer to sue the government? No, I really need an attorney. Do you know? Well, there's a lot of free attorneys. If you're looking for a free attorney for doing something, go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org. Okay, so go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and then put in legal after you put in for zip code. It'll depend on, there are people that sue the government and get a percentage of what you need. You're going to have to make a bunch of calls to do that. Are there grounds for venture outside of the normal GI Bill? Absolutely. Okay, so did you get that? Let's see, maybe I could get that into the, oh, where's the YouTube? No, that's Let's Go Help. That's not YouTube. That's not YouTube. Don't I have YouTube here? Okay, here. So here, yeah, okay, you put findhelp.org / okay, and then put in your zip. And then the keyword legal. And start calling the free lawyers there and ask them, tell them what you're talking for. You're looking for free help or commission or whatever on that. Okay, for veteran, okay, this is very important, veterans. We have a new AI for veterans. So if you're a veteran, you want to know about this, you go to Let's Go Loves AI .com / veterans. I think it's plural. Okay, now, and you're right to say what is not for the GI. You're right, because I used to give seminars up at the Walter Reed Hospital for people coming home from the war and trying to convince them that they don't just apply for veterans benefits. That only is about 10% of benefits that you're eligible for. Because you live in this country, whether you're a veteran or whatever, you're eligible for like 80% more. But I'm paying, they're charging, what do you pay? It goes in, yeah. Okay. Gemseed, are you, which person do I, you have to ask, findhelp.org, findhelp. No, you call, Gemseed, there's 2 phone numbers you have to call, okay? One is that 833-853-5668, okay? That, you want to start there, because that's who has the money that you owe, and the link is up there. Then you want to call this other one. See the Capitol Hill switchboard? 202-224-3121. You want to call them. Now that is your 3 representatives, 2 senators, national senators, and 1 congressman. You can call all 3. You call 3, each one of them, and tell them your problem you're having with the SBA and you need help. They do things like this every day, okay? That's their job. They do it for rich, poor, whatever, because you're a voter. And if they help you with that problem, then you will vote for them forever, no matter what they do and how much hanky-panky they do. You're going to still vote for them because they got you out of that loan. It's not guarantee you're going to get it, but they're the only people who can get it for you. So that's why you have to try it, because otherwise you're going to do nothing and just get that pressure on your head because it's just worry. The more you find out about your options, the less you worry, okay? And that's the important thing, is to do something. If you do nothing, you just get more worry, more tense, more heartache, more bad stuff in you. And you don't, hello from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm from Wilkesboro, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am still recovering, but almost gone. I had the flu. This is almost like the 4th week I've had it. It's just terrible. But almost, oh yeah, this is the 4th. I had it 4 weeks. Amazing. Most of the time, I'm able to work a third of the day, maybe then a half of the day. But almost back 100%. But again, remember that you have to do something. Don't wait for the government to do something. You have to find the government offices and the nonprofit organizations that will help you solve the problem. And that may take a lot of phone calls. And you have to do that because the only other option is to go to Google and give them money to solve it. You don't have money. And if you give somebody money, see, there's no guarantee they're going to solve it. You just get further in debt. So don't do that, please. Find people who are there to help you solve your problem. People in Google are there to help them solve their own problems, which is getting money. Okay. And they want to get money from you, okay? So that's what it's about. Okay, talk to you soon, guys. Thanks very much. Love you all.